It was good. Y'all tuned in another episode. 10 toes down. We back at it. Back in full
Yes,
effect. Fall
sir.
season, winning season. What's good, guys?
What up? What
Woo!
up?
What's going on?
Everything.
It's
World changed since the last time we've been out.
seems like the world is falling down. The
London
world,
Bridge.
London Bridge is falling down, guys. How y'all doing out there, man? Y'all now locked in the 10 toes down. Let's get into it, okay? I mean, where should we go? Cause
Damn.
it's been a long run. Did he do it? Did he not? Did he? So
Damn.
that's still on the radar. This kind of reminds me of Kanye West. Remember when he went on his rant?
Yeah.
And it was like, dag, and he kept going on and
Yeah,
on and on, and we
on
had
and
to keep
on and
speaking
on.
about it. Like, is he lying? Is he Christian? What's going on?
Well, y'all know where we going in. She went ahead and set it off.
Oh
The
man,
Diddler.
I'm telling you, I'm telling
he
you.
did. He did. He did. Well, this past week he went to. He had a hearing. He tried to get his third attempt at getting a bail. Well, his third bail hearing. And here in New York, you only get 3 opportunities. After the
Three.
third time,
Three
it's a dub.
strikes,
Mhm.
and you what?
so
You out.
now the funny thing is because I got this straight from someone who was in the court, right? So in the
Ooh,
hearing,
juicy.
they were talking about the court date, the trial date, and everything. So the defense said that the defense said that the prosecution was doing this based off of his status and stuff like that, and they had put out information that wasn't supposed to be put out,
Mm.
you know, and they wanted to suppress some of the information.
There they go trying to
footage,
hide the
No,
document.
some of the
It's BS.
evidence.
It's BS, y'all.
Some right.
They trying to
So
hide people because people supposed to be exposed. I'm not
then
trying to hear that.
no,
Mhm.
but check this out though. This is what the defense attorney was saying. So then afterwards,
Of
um,
course.
the prosecution went on to say that, well, Your Honor, the defense attorney went on a TMZ documentary and started plagiarizing, not plagiarizing, but really going in on
The case.
the prosecution, saying that no, it was the prosecution that was saying the defense the defense the prosecution was saying that the defense went on TMZ and was talking about them, talking about how they're racist and all this other stuff,
Wow.
and trying to get a come up because of Diddy's notoriety and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, based off of the rules in the courtroom, now you got both sides, and they saying like, you really want to go there? So now
Let's go there.
the defense had to kind of like tuck tail, and submit, because you trying to cast some type of blame on the prosecution or the prosecutors, and these motherfuckers got the same thing on you.
Facts.
So now,
So let me get this. Right now, you got prosecutors and defense attorneys trying to get a come up, doing interviews on TMZ, trying to make sure they become famous off of this case. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
And what
Yeah.
did the judge have to say about this? So
well,
is it
the
official?
the judge said we're not going to have any of this, and
Knock it off.
because what happens is, if we have to have a violation on the prosecution, then the prosecution by right can put that same violation on the defense, and the defense don't really want that. Now, another thing that people don't know is that they got terabytes upon terabytes of information and data.
Facts.
Now, the
Explain
thing
to
is,
me what
they have
terabytes
until-
is. I'm a little slow. What is terabytes?
You know I'm slow,
Is
so
Is
please
that a
break it down.
big,
It's
like,
a lot of.
archive
I'll
of
put it to
like,
you like this.
what is that?
Everything is ran on megabytes, right?
Mhm.
1,000 megabytes is what you would call a gigabyte, and then you have 1,000 gigabytes is what you would call a terabyte.
Damn.
Ooh.
You know,
That's a lot of information.
They have at least 90. They talk about 90 terabytes. You know what I'm saying, of information, right? But there's a lot of it that's encrypted, and they cannot decrypt all of the data.
Say what now?
They can't.
What you talking about,
decrypt
Willis?
all of it. And what's happening is that they saying like, look, we might not be able to decrypt all of this data, and the defense has until December to present all of the evidence that they do have,
encrypted or not.
So the clock is ticking on them, and if they don't have viable data that's going to substantiate the claims, especially the one where they saying trafficking with minors and stuff like that, you better have a minor being trafficked.
So for the average person who don't understand, allegedly, so the average person who just watches the news and don't really fully grasp that, break it down for them.
Break what down for?
What you just said, but like break it, like break.
So let me get this right. On average,
talk to the average dummy that's not gonna get certain terms that you just said.
On average, terabytes can take weeks and months to kind of go through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we in what month right now?
October right now.
So you mean to tell me they got a little bit of October, all of November, and a little bit of December to go through all the terabytes, including the encrypted ones?
Right.
Oh, Diddy, you about to get off my bro. You intelligent.
They have to find evidence of wrongdoing. Forget about what's on it. It has to be evidence of wrongdoing based off of the charges that they
claim
that they charging them with.
Wait, time out.
So those encrypted codes basically mean, like you said, if they can't encrypt those codes, then he about to slide up out of it.
Time out. Let's all hold hands. Let's all hold hands for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all hold hands. Let's all hold. I gotta ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that Diddy's in jail for alleged crimes that they really don't have evidence on, and now they got it? So you mean to tell me Diddy in jail for no reason right now? They really don't got no proof because the proof is encrypted?
That's not what I'm saying.
Nah, he did that shit.
I just wanted to.
Because
they just can't prove it.
That is only the tangible evidence that they have, because they're claiming to have testimony from people. You know what I'm saying?
That's third party.
No. We talking about first-hand knowledge.
Okay, I hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to court, and you tell the judge that I hit you. It's first-hand knowledge because I hit you.
Right.
But who the judge gonna believe though? Who the judge gonna believe? Because ain't no cameras, ain't no witnesses. Everything is encrypted in terabytes.
Who the jury gonna believe?
No. It's gonna be your word against mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So that's all we going by right now. Diddy's in jail for your word against mine with no video like he did with Cassidy. We only got 1,000 bottles of oil. You mean to tell me we got some testimonies? And you mean to tell me that we just got word of mouth, nothing else? Oils, testimony, word of mouth, and encrypted terabytes? That's what you tell me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me give you a little rundown on this here. Now, a eyewitness testimony is some of the best testimony you can get.
So eyewitnesses
Outside of the victim.
Come on, man.
Who the rob?
Because that's someone who was in the room, who's seen it, who is telling you what happened. And let's say there is a piece of video that they
Took
do
one
have.
for the team.
What he says is the same thing that appears on that video.
So you mean to tell me that there was bottles of oil in that room? I walked by. I'm high off a pee. I might have seen Rick Ross, but it was really Khaled. Pause, no Diddy. And then now, all of a sudden, I'm an eyewitness. I could have made a mistake because it was Rick Ross, but it was really Khaled in there, and that's what they're going by right now because the eyewitness. You know how women are.
We are in the Me Too movement.
We can change some shit around if we want to and make it believable. I could cry.
Yeah.
I could cry.
You
Yeah.
absolutely
I could really
Yeah.
cry.
You
Yeah.
really
I
could.
can get you so emotional, like this really happened,
Mm-hmm.
that I can not only let you believe my testimony, but I can also get a GoFundMe going on too. You know I can do it, y'all. Y'all know I can do it, right?
Now,
I'm sorry, women. I didn't mean to tell our secret, but you know what we can do, right?
Facts. On the side note,
I
nigga,
got
you
a
did that
son.
shit, but you know what I mean. We just can't prove it. I'm gonna say, go ahead.
right.
I'm just saying, though.
So now, there is a lot of work. There's a lot of work that the
Prosecution.
the prosecution has to present, because the burden of proof is on them. They're the one that's making the claim. So the burden of proof is on them. They basically have to come correct.
So why you think that he can't?
Everything's gonna fall apart.
So why y'all think that he ain't getting no bail?
They're not getting any bail because they believe that he's going to be involved with
He
witness
gonna do
tampering.
a Russell Simmons.
Mhm.
He
You know
going to
what I'm
Bali.
They're going to be they don't even look at him as, I mean, they do look at him as a flight risk because of that jet
The resources.
falling off the radar going on its way to Antigua. You know what I mean? And it dropped off the radar, so that got them alarmed initially, allegedly.
Alleged.
But
Mhm.
what happens is they believe, the prosecution, and they've convinced the judge that they believe
He gonna pay
that
people off.
he's going to tamper with the witnesses, and they don't want that.
He's got the resources.
You know what I mean? He does have the resources.
He did it before with
And,
the Shine
but he
But he
situation.
can do that while he in
Allegedly.
jail. Jail people know more about regular people outside. I never knew this. My brother told me somebody died. Oh no, this a cousin, a friend of mine told me somebody died, and he was in jail,
Right. I mean, there are things that can happen.
and I was out of jail.
There are things that can happen. But this is the thing. Right now, they don't know who these people are. The defense don't know who these people are. So Diddy won't know.
Prosecution keep it
you
under
know,
wraps.
Right. And because they got it till December. They don't have to present nothing
All
till
right, let's
December.
do a vote, y'all. Let's just
So,
do it based upon what we have right
it's
now. Let's do a
unfortunate.
prediction. Let's do a 10 toes down prediction right now.
Mhm.
With just what we got right now. He coming out or he staying in? I'll start with you, Haas. You better think about this, cause
Honestly?
we about to do a little
It's 50-50 because it's kind of like, I don't know, man, because it's kind of like if he submits to who, if he submits to his masters
okay.
and come correct and apologize for upsetting who he upset, because clearly he upset some powerful people.
That's a
Then they'll go ahead and make that phone call, and there's ways to get around everything, especially if you got power. But if he's adamant and sticking to his guns or whatever, then they gonna put him under the jail. Look at R. Kelly. He allegedly was doing that stuff for years, but it wasn't until he started trying to audit the labels and trying to figure out who was stealing money from him, that all of a sudden you put him in prison.
That's a fact.
If he would never went ahead and start looking into who was stealing money from him, R. Kelly would be out right now or whatever. So regardless of what people allegedly do or don't do or what have you, it's all about who the people in power.
But wouldn't it be easier, right? Wouldn't it be easier to deal with if you hadn't done any of those egregious acts? Like if R. Kelly didn't pee on a chick, then the video wouldn't be
a
available.
14-year-old to be
and
exact.
it'd be less evidence
Even though
that
some
they
of
would
their asses is
have.
grown.
You know what I'm saying? Right. They probably wouldn't have.
They wouldn't be where they are
had,
right now.
You know, that type of thing. So when you look at things, it's what people
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
the positions that people put themselves in
Cat Williams.
to have these things happen to them. You know.
Right.
So now, if you smart enough, which a lot
Jaguar.
of people felt like Diddy should have been smart enough to have these things. Now he is smart enough to have recorded this stuff, but you know,
He said he's smart
unfortunately,
enough.
he wasn't smart
Well,
enough
he was
to keep
smart
it
enough to
out of
encrypt it.
the out of
Sure.
Homeland Security's hands because they went all up in his
Well,
situation
it's encrypted,
and
so
took
you could have got
everything.
whatever you wanted.
But
You is
he
going,
was smart enough to have it encrypted, so we
Mhm.
don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's probably
and
only
it,
one hacker that can
and the
get
thing
to it.
is, the prosecution is saying that a large majority they are not gonna be able to decrypt it.
Yeah, he coming out. Yeah, he coming out.
Unless
Cause
they
see
they
that
pull Epstein on
let
him.
me tell you that first hand knowledge thing can go which way. You know what I mean? I mean, he coming out. What do you think? He's staying in or he coming out?
Man, my brother need to be up out of there. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
he's standing on 10 toes with that,
He need to be up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because
and give himself to
he
Allah.
still has work to do out here. You
Yeah.
know, that's Shaka El Bay's personal opinion.
Yeah,
You
he
know
got
what
more
I'm saying?
buttholes to converse on.
I'm not about to try to excoriate or kick my man down.
Mhm.
That's what I'm here
kick
for.
him when he's down. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother.
I'm gonna keep on kicking you.
That's my friend,
Mhm.
and I don't like to see my friends in
I ain't gonna
tight
lie, I don't
situations.
want him in there either. I
Point
feel
blank.
like he's gonna turn his
I don't
life
like it.
around. I feel like that's what he was transitioning to. But see, your past comes to haunt you. I feel like his past was a setup, and he agreed to it because that was the way he got to where he was. And you have those moments in your life where you go, listen, there's God, Allah, and nothing. So once that
he chose the devil.
spirit, that being comes into you and go, listen, you got to repent. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to him.
Uh-huh.
And that's what happened to Martin Luther King when he talked about I had a dream, and then he woke up one day. I think Malcolm X is right. We shouldn't be over here bowing down to them.
Whoa,
And the moment that he had that aha moment is the moment that what's that guy that was next to him, Jesse Jackson, decided to set him up.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. Allegedly, my bad. That was just my grandmother. That was coming from a friend. Anyway.
Shout out to William Pepper.
Yeah.
Read the book.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I don't mean to go there. So God is great.
Oh,
I do
man.
want Diddy to come out and repent for what he did do, but you got to remember
Ain't no
too. There's a
repentance.
lot of fake ass people that's coming on the wagon, trying to get paid, and that's not what it is. This case is looking like a surprise is going to happen. I know Epstein and all these other people didn't make the cut. I think Diddy's going to get out because you got some encrypted stuff. I'm pretty sure there's only one hacker that they going to have to try to convince to do this, and that hacker is going to definitely try to get a good deal somewhere. And I don't think they're going to do it. Diddy's not innocent by far, but I'm pretty sure he's going to learn from this. This is going to be a humbling moment for him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's humbled already.
So that's our prediction. We want to know what you guys think. What do you
y'all
think?
let us know how y'all feel about it.
Let us know how much of a dirtbag you believe he is. Put it in the comments right now.
Yeah, let us know
He's not
what your take on it is. Don't let the court of public opinion
Oh wow.
influence your decision or influence your opinion.
Please do.
Look at what the situation is. Look at how the situation transpired, and just go from there. Don't
Follow God.
Let what the facts say determine how you look at the situation. Because the media is controlled, so anything could be said to get your mind going left or right. You know what I'm saying? That's how the media works.